Assalamu alaikum, dears. How are you? Health is wealth, and nothing is more important than health at all. And we are healthy as long as we are free of diseases. Being a diseased person means being unhealthy person. And diseases spoil our life, does not allow us to live better, live enjoyable, fuller life. Diseases, being an unhealthy person makes our life painful enough. So it is very important that we do stay away from the diseases. And now there are certain diseases which are very common. We need to avoid all those diseases. So my dear friends and fellows, one of the very common diseases is high blood pressure or hypertension. It is one of the very common diseases, and it makes our life painful enough. So, for that purpose and reason, we have made it a topic of our discussion, and to be able to understand what are the reasons behind it, and how can we prevent it if at all it does occur. How can we manage it? And first of all, we need to know what are the symptoms and what are the causes of all that high blood pressure. So let's begin our talk. First of all, we will speak about what are the causes of high blood pressure or hypertension. There are eight reasons why it might happen to someone else. And what are those common reasons? The first one is the genetic, and the reasons are family reasons. And most of the diseases, many of the diseases are because of the family reason. The diseases runs in the family, so that is one major cause. The second is age, and with the passage of time, as the age goes by, the chances of being a hypertensive or being a person with the high blood pressure keeps increasing. So that is another reason. Now the third cause, it is obesity, mean being overweight. And the fourth major reason, that is the physical inactivity, mean a person is not exercising, walking or doing something else. And the fifth very common reason, it is the unhealthy diet, packed diet, packed in the cane or the packets, or which is semi prepared or fully prepared. So that is, if at all somebody keeps eating it either as a main meal or as a snack, in both of these cases. Now, it is the sixth major cause. It is the mental stress level, mental stress, and it is also a very common reason. And sometimes it does happen to everybody, but frequently being in the stress level, it does increases the chances a lot. Now, the seventh very common cause, it is the sleep apnea. Mean stopped breathing for few seconds during the sleep, or pause in the breathing during the sleep. And the eighth very common reason, it is the kidney disease, which might cause the high blood pressure as well. Now, these are the eight causes. Now we are going to talk about what are the symptoms. And once we are talking about the symptoms, in many of the cases, it is asymptomatic, mean without any sort of symptom at all. Some of the patients of high blood pressure, they don't have any of the symptoms. They go to the doctor for any other reason, and the doctor checks their blood pressure. Comes to know that this person is the hypertensive person as well, and it is in many of the cases there is no symptom. And another symptom, now let's talk about the symptoms. And one symptom is the headache, mean headache is, so that is a very common symptom. Then it is the shortness of breath, not the deep breath, but the shortness of breath. That is another very common symptom. Now, the fourth common symptom, it is fatigue, mean feeling tired very frequently, very often. You are tired for no reason at all. Now, the fifth very common symptom, it is the chest pain. And the chest pain too, if at all somebody feels it frequently, it means that there could be the hypertension or the high blood pressure behind it. Now, moving to the complications, if at all somebody is suffering from the hypertension or the high blood pressure, what cause of complications might occur to that particular person in the health of that particular person? There are five types of complications. The complication number one is heart disease. Anybody frequently having the high blood pressure, high or hypertension might suffer the heart disease, might experience the heart disease as well. Now the second complication, it is the stroke, mean bursting of blood vessel inside the brain. So that is another complication which might occur as a result of high blood pressure. Now the third complication, it is the kidney damage. The kidney disease can cause the high blood pressure, might cause the blood pressure, and the high blood pressure might damage our kidneys as well. So that is the third complication. And the fourth complication, it is the vision loss, mean a person stops seeing and is no more able to see properly. The damage to the vision loss, some of the people, they become totally blind after having consistently having the high blood pressure. Now the fifth very common complication, it is the cognitive decline, unable to remember what happened in the past, or unable to think properly. That is the cognitive decline. So these are the five very common complications which might occur as a result of high blood pressure, if at all the high blood pressure is not taken care of, if at all it is not being managed. Now, if at all the management of the high blood pressure is very important, so let's try to understand how can we manage it. So there are certain ways to manage it, and first of all, it is the lifestyle changes. We need to change our lifestyle. What we are eating, I think we need to change it, and we need to eat the simple, healthy diet, simple, healthy, homemade diet, and that is the also it is the regular walk, regular exercise, and it is the stress management and stress management, regular exercise, simple healthy eating, and of course it is the weight loss which is also needed. Now the second way to manage it, it is the medication. Go to a proper qualified doctor and get your prescription. That is the second way to manage it. Now the third way to manage it, it is monitoring the blood pressure very frequently, very often, twice or thrice in a day. At different times we need to check our blood pressure if at all somebody is suffering from it. Now the fourth way to manage it, it is the regular health checkups. Regular health checkups mean visiting the doctor not only just for the high blood pressure, but for other mean other reasons as well. Now, if at all, these are the four ways to manage our high blood pressure. Now let's talk about how to prevent it. Prevention is better than the cure. Prevention is better than the treatment. I think we need to pay the maximum attention to the prevention. And if at all it does happen, unfortunately, even after all the effort, then we need to go and to manage it. And there are seven ways to prevent it. First of all, it is maintaining a healthy weight. Do not allow your weight to increase at all. Maintain a healthy weight. And after the age of 25, 1 kg per inch is the standard weight. 1 kg per inch of your body length is a standard weight, and if it don't allow your weight to increase from that. Now the second, it is the regular exercise, any type of it, either it is walking, jogging, or whatever, you can easily do that. And the third is, it is eating a balanced diet, eating a balanced, simple, homemade diet, and avoid the excessive salt. Even if at all you're cooking it at home, avoid the excessive salt, excessive sugar, and excessive unhealthy fats which are found in the red meat, in the beef, in the mutton. So avoid that as well. The fourth item, for the sake of prevention, it is managing the mental stress. Don't, sometimes it does happen to everybody, almost everybody, but don't experience the mental stress so frequently. Avoid it. Now manage it. Manage your mental stress by, there are different ways to do that. Now the fifth way to prevent it, it is getting enough sleep, 7, 8, 9 hours of sound sleep every night. Now the sixth way, it is limit the sodium intake. Sodium intake, whatever we buy packed in the packed or semi cooked or cooked from the outside, all of that for the purpose of making it tasty, they put sodium. But the sodium is very, very bad, very, very bad indeed. All the packets either being eaten as a snack or as a meal, or semi cooked or cooked, all of that contain high amount of sodium, which is very bad for the high blood pressure, which is very bad for the general health. And now the seventh and the last way, it is stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water. And these are the, that is all about the high blood pressure. Very important have informations have been delivered here. That is all from me today. Thank you very much.